Peter Kay had 2 hecklers chucked out of his Manchester homecoming gig on Saturday night, with one audience member telling MailOnline they walked out early because he was nasty and bitter, and his performance was poor. The comedian 51, who is currently on his £27 million Better Late Than Never Again tour, was furious that one man kept shouting out his catchphrase, garlic bread. A woman who yelled, "We love you," was also ejected and apparently met with a riposte about her weight when he compared her to Emmerdale star Lisa Riley, witnesses claimed. There was also a blind person impression and a joke about erections and depression that offended fans. One person at the gig said, "Was embarrassing. The guy only shouted garlic bread and the woman just shouted, 'We love you, Peter.' Waited 20 years to see him and was disappointed." Another said, "We were sat in front of the guy. He shouted garlic bread about 4 times. As a professional comedian, Kay should have handled the situation better. The woman only said she loved him. They weren't heckling or swearing." Mr. Kay was playing the Manchester AO Arena on Saturday night in a show branded chaotic afterwards. It is just 12 miles from his hometown of Bolton. The audience has recounted the nasty and bitter moment. Both a male and female member of the audience were escorted out the venue. Others said they left early. One man was removed for repeatedly shouting out garlic bread, a nod to Peter's famous and much-loved catchphrase from Phoenix Nights that was also a fixture of his stand-up show. Then a woman was also then asked to leave after she shouted out, "We love you, Peter Kay." The comedian shouted back at her, "Go on, off you go, Lisa Riley." Lisa is best known for portraying Mandy Dingle in the ITV soap Emmerdale and has been open about her own battle with weight, shedding 12 stone in recent years. It came after Peter Kay was pictured ahead of the tour, having lost a great deal of weight himself. A source also confirmed to MailOnline that the funny man also made a range of offensive and uncomfortable jokes, including a blind person impression and saying he hadn't had an erection for years after sertraline 40 milligrams. Sertraline is an antidepressant widely prescribed on the NHS. Describing the performance as chaotic, they admitted they went as far as to leave after witnessing the uncomfortable ordeal with the heckler. Leaving the show early, the source expressed their shock as they explained how the man was removed after repeatedly shouting garlic bread. The comedian appeared to have lost his sense of humor when one jolly audience member during his Manchester gig shouted garlic bread from the crowd after Kay asked them about ideas for a theme tune. Kay's well-known bit about ordering garlic bread on holiday is so famous that he admitted a few years ago people would shout garlic bread at him while he walked down a street.